I'm outside watering the garden. It's a nice day, but it's going to cloud up later, so I thought I'd water the garden now. So I'll put my hose away. It's time for math. So I'm going to head inside my house. I'll clean this up later. See you in a few minutes. Okay, we're ready for math. Unit 9, lesson number 2 is about adding prices together through our school store mini poster number 1, school store mini poster number 2. You have these in your very own math journal that we will reference throughout Unit 9 as we add not only 1-digit prices but 2 digits as well. So let's look at our math message. Marco wants to buy a colored pencil for 29 cents. That's a bargain, 29 cents. Get you a blue colored pencil. And a crayon for 6 cents. That's even cheaper. It's way over there. Estimate if he will pay more or less than 30 cents. And how do you know this? Now, remember, we have talked about estimating several times this year, and that means it can be used to determine whether the answer is actually reasonable. Okay? To give you an example that's not related to math, listen to this statement. I estimate it will be 10 degrees tomorrow and snow outside. Okay? That's not a reasonable estimate in the month of May in Virginia. So make sure that your estimate is reasonable to this answer. All right. So let's see what the answer is and what you thought. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. The answer is he will need to pay more than 30 cents. Now, how do we know this? Well, if we look at 29, I might say that's only 1 count away from 30, and I know there's 6 counts away, and in here we're talking about money. That's our unit, cents. We know that it's going to be more than 30 cents. So how can we actually figure this out with one of our diagrams that we've learned? Well, think about that for a minute. Are there some math diagrams and organizers that we can use to answer this? I was going to say yes. I was thinking this said yes on the back, but it only says fun, but we're still having fun. The answer to my question is yes. We have a couple of different diagrams that we have learned this year, and I'm going to get you to pause the video. We've had a crash in the kitchen from the cat, and I'm going to put our organizer up here, and we'll go over the exact answer in just a second. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We have 2 diagrams here. We have a change to more, change to less. We'll do that second. And maybe you drew one of these while we pause the video. We have a total part organizer that we can use. So let's take a look. We know that the colored pencil is part of our story, 29 cents. So we want to put 29 over here in this part. Now, let me tell you, when you're doing an organizer, you don't have to put the cent sign in the organizer, or even when we make the number model at home. As long as you know you're talking about cents, sometimes you'll have the unit box to fill out, and you would write the word cents there. So we're going to start with 29 cents. What's the other part of this number story? It's a crayon that cost 6 cents. Those are the 2 parts that we know. So we have to ask ourselves, 29 plus 6 is going to be our total cost, money we have to buy those 2 items. Well, some of you might say, well, I like to start with a 0 in the ones place, and you'll make that 30. And you know 30 plus 6 is 36, but they only started with 29, so you go back 1. You could do it that way. Or you can get on 29, way over here, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cents more. We land on 35. So we know our number model would look like this. 29 plus 6 equals 35. And over here on a page, if you were working in your math journal, it might have you write the unit, and you would write the word cents, because we're talking about money. How do we fill this in with our change to more, change to less? Well, again, you start with a part of the story. It doesn't matter what part. I think it's always best to start with a larger number. All right, so is our change more or less? It's more, so we would write an M here for more. That's our change. There's a C. We're going to put 6 there. That's the other price of the item we're buying. And again, same number model. You could have used that also as a way to help you figure this out. All right, so we're going to do one more together from the school store poster. And we're going to use a different strategy or a different tool. Now, I realize some of you may use other strategies and tools to figure this out, and that's okay. You can use what works best for you. But let's think about this. Let's say I want to buy an eraser. I need to erase a lot. From the school store, 17 cents. And I'd like some stickers to decorate my notebook, 25 cents. So now we have two things we're buying that have two digits. Okay, so let's see how we can solve this by using base 10 blocks. Okay, so we know the stickers cost 17 cents. I'm sorry, back up, the eraser. See, I told you I make a lot of mistakes. I need to erase that. So the eraser is 17 cents. We know that we also would like to have some stickers. So this is the piece of information that we're missing. You can break this down and solve it. You could use the organizers we just did. I wanted to show you how it's kind of cool if you use base 10 blocks. So I'm going to draw out 17 with base 10 blocks. And you know, I like to put them in groups of 5 when I'm doing my cubes. All right, so I've done 10, 15, 16, 17 in base 10 blocks. Over here, I need to do 25. So I need to do 2 longs, because I have 2 10s, and I need to do 5 ones over here, 5 cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you're going to count all your longs first. Start there. Let's go. 10, 20, 30. Now go back and pick up your cubes. 35, 40, 41, 42. And you can cross these out as you go to make sure that you don't count them twice or that you miss one. All right, so we knew we had 30 in longs, and we knew we had 12, let me move this a little bit, in cubes, and that is 42 cents. So that's not exactly our same number model, but it equals the same amount. So the answer to how much money do I need to buy an eraser, erase right now, give you the answer, plus some stickers, is 42 cents. And again, your unit box, whatever you're working on, you would just write the word cents in here because we are in fact talking about money, okay? So there you have it. That is some 2-digit addition, some purchasing from our lovely school store. Today you're going to work on math journal pages 190, 191. You'll get some practice with this. And then you also get to do one of these at home on your home links on page 239. So I hope you all have a good day. Penny, are you ready? Do you want to go play? Want to go play? Okay, we're going to go outside. It's a nice day. I'll see y'all. Bye. And you might notice over here we have a cat jumping on the table. Great cat. Be a good boy. We have a dog giving our videographer. I'm sorry, we have a dog giving the videographer a tennis ball. Okay, here we go. We have our school store poster. Now we have my phone making noise.